So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Unahi, Cherki. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, red, nice interception. Unahi. Oh, that's neat. Chance, surely! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rabiot. Gusto. Konate, aim forwards. Nicely intercepted. Diop, gently done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great defending, strong and determined. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rabiot gets across to intercept that. Upamecano. Konate. Rabiot. Upamecano. Cherki moved on forwards. And he thumps it clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lovely bit of skill. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Cherki, Mbappe, and here's Mbappe, Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Unahi, And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
He actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Out to the left it goes. And it's Dembele. Cherki. Gusto. Rabiot. Mbappe. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Cherki. Olise. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. And he cuts out the supply. Cherki. Olise. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's put paid to a promising move. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Do have a chance to counter here. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Morocco certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Upamecano forwards and with intent. Cherki. Gusto. Olise. Over to the left. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Cherki! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Olise. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. Picks it up out wide. Olise takes a shot! Can he deliver? Delivery from Mbappe. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Rabiot. Gusto. And it's Gusto. And here's Elise. Can he latch on to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Camavinga shifted upfield. Hernandez. Camavinga. And he goes cross-field. Gusto. It's a good-looking delivery. Chance here to counter. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Elise, can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
France really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well-timed, excellent interception. Hakimi has a look and plays it forward. Konate cuts out the pass. Rabiot, Cherki, Camavinga. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gusto flings it across. Cleared away. And it's played forward. Oh, easy pickings there. El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz, gently done. And back to the goalkeeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gusto. Cherki. Rabiot. Gusto. Camavinga. And it's Gusto. He's in! There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there.
He's there to get it away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cherki. Elise. France suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
He's onto it in a flash. Camavinga. Olise.
France needing to chase the game already.
Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe gets into some space. Diop attempts a clearance. That's tidy. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Unahi, and it's lofted through here. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Camavinga, aim forwards. And the pass is intercepted. Unahi forwards and with intent. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Brilliantly cut out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Dembele. And that's a goal kick. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
His real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's El Ainawi looking here to chip it through. Brahim Diaz, and that's aimed into the middle.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Brahim Diaz clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Gusto with the clearance. Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Moved on forwards. Well, that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Olise. Gusto. There are a few waiting for it. Diop gets it away. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Gusto. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. And it's played forward. And here's Dembele. Takes the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Gusto wins the duel this time. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Dembele. It's Dembele! Alainawi forwards and with intent. Camavinga played towards the other side. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Konate. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Has been knocked clear. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hernandez. Utamacano. Cherki. Rabiot. Elise. And it's Rabiot. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alainawi. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Konate. Cherki. Gusto. Cherki. Out to the right. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And here's Elise. Caresses it through. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Nice touch. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Olise goes short. Riyad clears it away. Brahim Diaz absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Brahim Diaz. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Now he really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Konate. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. Rabiot. Now this could be... Olise! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, there's a probing ball. Calmly anticipates. Camavinga. Elainawi. And now the breakaway. Brahim Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. Climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Gusto. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And here's Elise, and it's Gusto. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Through. Hernandez, Cherki, showing good feet. And here's Mbappe, succumbs to the pressure. Mbappe
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
and he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Tries to get it clear. And it's Rabiot. That is lovely. Rabiot. Played with finesse. Great chance! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Driven forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cherki. Camavinga. Rabiot. Rabiot chooses to go cross-field. Camavinga. Cherki. Riyad. Hakimi. Hakimi, gently done. Konate. Gusto. Rabiot. Rabiot. Cherki. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Cherki. Kamavinga. Cherki. Oh, good ball. Oh, Lise! It's anyone's ball now. Riyad shifted upfield. And it's played forward. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hakimi cuts it out. And it's played forward. Cherki. Kamavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Hakimi is onto it in a flash. Mbappe! Hernandez could try cutting inside here. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Dembele, and he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Olise with the short one. Cross needs to be good. He can get that clear. Brahim Diaz. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Calmly anticipates. And it's El Ainawi. Cleared without complication. What a throw in. Unahi elects to cross. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Rabiot. Kamavinga. Aim forwards. And it's Hernandez. Cherki. Olise. Cherki. Rabiot. Gusto. Lovely feet. Gusto gets a cross in. Real chance here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Upamecano. Mbappe. Konate. Gusto. That'll be a throw. Gusto. Cherki. Rabiot. He's in a good position. Oh, shooting chance! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Moved on forwards. Konate is there, and he can get that clear. Rabiot. Gusto. France to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Diop shifted upfield. Upamecano. Rabiot. Camavinga. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Olise. Oh, can he get onto this? Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. And here's Mbappe. It's Hernandez. Oh, great! Goes for a shot! Cherki. And here's Olise. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred. Caught offside that time. Upamecano. Cherki. And here's Olise. Olise played out towards the right wing. Al-Ainawi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Unahi. Moved on forward.
Sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Cherki. Dembele. And it's played forward. Brahim Diaz. Could move up a gear here. Played through for the wide man. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's onto it in a flash. Mbappe. Oh, just Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's been well dealt with. Unahi. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cherki. Hakimi shifted upfield. Cherki. Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. El-Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. Upamecano clears it away. it's El Ainawi. Now it's El Ainawi. And here's Brahim Diaz. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Oh, such a clever touch. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's found... And the shot! Camavinga. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more brief.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Brahim Diaz. And it's El Ainawi. And the finish! And that's off target. Camavinga. Gusto. Aim forwards. Gusto. He is just caressing the ball. Check. And a chance! Hakimi getting this one clear. Moved on forwards. Back into the middle. Unahi spread out to the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Brahim Diaz. He's still got it, needs help. That is a brilliant interception. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Dembele. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's Dembele. Diop gets rid without sophistication. Upamecano is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Here's a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well then, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Unahi. France, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Nice interception, well timed. Cherki. And whistle's gone, that's foul. Mbappe, he's cut it out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. El Nawi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rabiot. Camavinga. Nice physical challenge, and it's played forward. Olise done delicately. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that is a little undercooked. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cherki. Mbappe! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Diop forwards and with intent. Olise. Played out wide. Played into the middle. And that's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ball swung in, and that's been repelled.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Hernandez. Cherki. And here's Olise. Out towards the flank. And here's Mbappe. Shoots! Dembele. Hernandez. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Cherki. Out to the left it goes. Now it's crossed into the middle. Bullish header! Cleared away. Good spread. Olise shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. And it's played forward. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he's done very well to deal with it.
France are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And it's Hakimi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Oh, smashing header! Camavinga. Camavinga, played over towards the opposite flank. Gusto. Olise. Rabiot. Gusto. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chooses to go back. And here's Rabiot. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Cherki. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Dembele. Shot a goal! Diop attempts a clearance. It's a throw-in. Rabiot. Nicely intercepted. France have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Really well manoeuvred. Camavinga. Cherki. Al-Ainaoui wins the duel this time. So what can they make of this? He is through here. That's going to go a long way. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And here's Olise. And the counter-attack is on for Morocco. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Konate, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Upamecano. Out of play for a throw. Unahi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cherki. Upamecano. Olise. Gusto. Gusto drives forward on the overlap. Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers. And it's Hakimi. Played into space out wide. That pass has been well intercepted. Aim forwards. It's come to nothing. Cherki. 4 extra minutes added on. Camavinga looks to the other side. Hakimi. Up towards the front line. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Cherki. Olise. Brahim Diaz. Ainawi. Proves too strong. Camavinga. Gusto, now he's off and running. Upamecano. Cherki. Camavinga. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Gusto. Succumbs to the pressure. Unahi. And it's played forward. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Cherki. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, Red, nice interception. Konate. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Cherki. Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Diaz. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Played out to the right. Oh, good spread. Time to deliver. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Konate. Dembele. Konate. Dembele. And he's on a charge. Pings it across. It's a mighty effort! Just needed better contact. And they've got a throw. And we're off again.
France really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Hakimi. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Al-Ainawi. Hakimi. A chance to play it in. And here's Brahim Diaz. Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Upamecano, aim forwards. Rabiot chooses to go cross-field. Camavinga. Cherki. And here's Camavinga. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Searching pass he's played there. Camavinga. Camavinga, forwards and with intent. Hernandez. Dembele. Hernandez. Lofted. Oh, smashing header! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Thinks one through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Gusto. And it's Rabiot. Gusto tries making a foray down the right. Could go all the way here. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Well, they can break here. Unahi. Mignon gets good distance on it. Moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hernandez. Al-Ainawi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Brahim Diaz. And here's Brahim Diaz. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. Unahi. Aim forwards. Upamecano gets it away. Hakimi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Olise tries to dink it through, and here's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. And he's picked it up out wide. Camavinga. Hernandez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Unahi. Olise. Cherki. Hernandez. Camavinga. Nice physical challenge. Cherki. Over to the left. Played back in. Hernandez. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Diop getting this one clear. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga played out to the left flank. France awarded another corner. Oh, what a climb! Hakimi getting this one clear. Hernandez. Konate. Cherki. Rabiot. Gusto. Played towards the other side. Not the most accurate pass. Brahim Diaz, gently done. And it's Diaz. And can he finish? And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
And it's played forward. Dembele. Out to the left it goes. Hernandez crosses. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Wins the duel this time. Hernandez. Brahim Diaz was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga. Rabiot. Olise. Spread out to the left. Hakimi forwards and with intent. Looking to break at pace. Konate, now he's got space here. Hakimi. It's a lovely, neat pass. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Hernandez. Camavinga. It's Hernandez. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Hernandez, Camavinga, Cherki, Gusto. Oh, it's come loose. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rabiot. Olise. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Hernandez. Now here's the delivery. Olise plays it short. Hit into the middle. Brahim Diaz clears it away. Brahim Diaz was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Punched away. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Strong running down that left flank. Dembele, oh, it's played into the area. It's really well manoeuvred. Riyad. Hakimi. Cherki. And it's Camavinga. Olise. Cherki, out to the right. Climbs up big! Cleared away. Moved on forwards. Diop shifted upfield. Camavinga.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Brahim Diaz. That's been drilled forward. Konate makes the interception. And it's played forward. Hernandez. It'll be a throw-in. Cherki. Camavinga. Hernandez. Hernandez with the delivery. Gets it away. Gusto puts a cross in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Camavinga. And it's Rabiot. Cherki. Dembele. Out to the left it goes. Well read. And the danger is averted. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Brahim Diaz. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lobbed in behind. No luck with that dink over the top. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Cherki. Upamecano. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Gusto. And that's a throw-in. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Rabiot. Camavinga. Cherki. Olise. Cherki. Rabiot. Cherki. Camavinga. It's Dembele! It's a pretty looking ball that. Konate gets across to intercept that. Cherki. Mbappe. Mbappe! He's kept it out just.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
They've played it short. Cross goes in there. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Now this could be a chance. Olise looking understandably energised after his goal. Camavinga. And it's Dembele. Rabiot. Gusto. Very nicely done. And a chance! No, not quite.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Gusto. Konate. Almost an hour gone. Cherki. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Diop did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Danger averted for now. That's really well manoeuvred. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gusto. Upamecano. Rabiot. Gusto, played over towards the opposite flank. And that has been cleared. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a quick ball upfield. Konate cuts out the pass. Hernandez. Camavinga. Cherki. And it's Camavinga. And here's Elise. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. El Ainaoui. Hakimi. Nicely aimed pass. Mignon sends that a long way. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! Was very necessary. Konate aimed forwards, played out to the right. Elise tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Cherki. Over to the left. Hernandez crosses. Lofted upfield. And the counter is on. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Upamecano forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Brahim Diaz tries a deft little ball, and that is as far as they're going to go. Dembele, it's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's having a shot! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Will we see? Camavinga. Cherki. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. And that has been clubbed away. It's Hernandez. Oh, that's neat. Played in with purpose. That has been knocked clear. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he's there to clear it. That's a throw. Now who's going to be first to this? Olise. Camavinga. Produces a cross. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cherki. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. That's tidy. Does really well to win the ball. Mbappe! Come back. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Konate. Dembele. Shifted upfield. Olise. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Olise! Cherki. Mbappe has a shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. He's onto it in a flash. And the finish! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Morocco have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Definitely away. And that has been cleared. Really good game.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's a great chance!
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gets a foot in here. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rabiot, and he goes cross-field. Hernandez. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Defending of the desperate variety. It's really well cleared. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. Brahim Diaz, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Olise moved on forwards. Oh, this looks sharp
At the moment, Peter, and no doubt we'll be looking to cause even more damage here.
Dembele. That looks a cracking ball. France have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? Rabiot, aim forwards. Upamecano, forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Olise. Clipped into space. Gusto looking to get on the end of this. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in a great position here. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Camavinga. Gusto. Upamecano shifted upfield. And it's Diaz. It's a good shoot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That has been cut short. Upamecano. Rabiot. Cherki. Olise. Gusto. Diop gets it clear. Diop producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Dembele. And it's Gusto. It's a promising run he's making on the right. So who's he picking out? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's in plenty of space here. Plenty waiting in the middle. In into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. Inahi. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's Brahim. There's the shot! And they've got rid. Cherki. And the counter is on. And it's Gusto. It's a good run down the right. Gusto, and that's aimed into the middle. He's dealt with that well. Now, what about a counter-attack? Unahi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. He's found the way through. Dembele wins the duel this time. Shapes to shoot! Danger averted for now. He has found the way through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Showing good feet. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gusto. Upamecano. Konate. Rabiot aim forwards. It's gone for a throw-in. Brahim Diaz. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's bustling through here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Terrific save by Manuel. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
He whips it across. Clear away. Get a throw in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is it then, now or never. And here's Elise. Looking for a decent ball in. Cherki.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Elise cuts it out.
Morocco really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Dembele. Cherki. Rabiot. Camavinga. Rabiot.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Calmly anticipates.
Morocco really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's got to be in here! And that has sent him sprawling.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gusto. Upamecano, played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Dembele.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Moved on forwards.
Morocco really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. El Ainaoui. Quality ball. Diop. Diop forwards and with intent. And that's too far for anyone. Rabiot. Mignon, long ball by the goalkeeper. And he cuts out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, played right into his path. Up he goes! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Konate gets over and intercepts. Cherki. Gusto. Rabiot. Cherki. Camavinga. Cherki. Konate. Gusto. Gusto, hurtling down that right flank, played into the middle. Hakimi getting this one clear. Out for a throw. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Gets it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end.
And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi receives it in and he shoots! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Rabiot. Cherki.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a loose ball.
Morocco really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Dembele. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. stopped it. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Looking for a corner.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's got away. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a big chance!
Morocco really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Gusto gets rid without sophistication. And it's played forward. Konate getting this one clear. Morocco have got it back and they'll have another go. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
That is lovely. Gets the shot away! Oh, should have put that away. Brahim Diaz. Oh, delicate chip through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cherki. Mbappe. Upamecano. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or...
Chance for a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Rabiot with the delivery. Shot a goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Dembele, that's an imaginative pass. Unahi. Aim forwards. Brahim Diaz.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Unahi tries a measured ball.
Morocco clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Gusto making good progress on the right-hand side. That's a throw. Olise played in. He's there to get rid.
Well, Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the...
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Cross from Hakimi. Shot, surely! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Unahi. That has found him in acres of space. That has been knocked clear. Oh, sweet feet. Unahi. And he's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's Hakimi. Morocco have to get it into the box and quickly. France moments now away from seeing this one out. That's a good run down the left. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Hakimi can get it clear. And here's Olise. Olise!
France really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Rabiot. Gusto. Upamecano. Rabiot. Moved on forwards. Gusto. Cherki. Camavinga. Oh, nice touch. Cherki. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too. France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Morocco really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rabiot. Out to the right.
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rabiot. Rabiot played out to the left flank.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, such a clever touch. Cherki. Gusto. And that's been won straight back. Unahi, gently done. Riyad. Diop. That's been drilled forward. Konate makes the interception. Olise. Gusto. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There's the header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And that has been cleared. Dembele swings it across. Gets good distance on it. Hakimi, and Morocco could break here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Konate, Camavinga. And it's gone back to the keeper. Real chance! And yet another chance goes to waste. That's a nicely weighted pass. Nice physical challenge. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. That's good play. Needs a quality cross. And it's El Ainawi. Lovely feet. Cherki. Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He can get that clear. Cherki, Mbappe, Camavinga, Konate, That's a nicely shaped ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gusto carries the ball down the right. Can he deliver? Gusto gets a cross in. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. Rabiot. Cherki. Played towards the front line. And here's Elise. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Nice control. Hoisted in. Bruno claims it, and the danger passes. El Ainaoui. Diop driven forward. Brahim Diaz takes a shot!